Good evening, family and friend. I hope you all are well on this Saturday afternoon. I hope your weekend is going well. Cha post lat nialanin, but almost 2 hours ago, about life, in about an hour, and I apologize for the delay. So I hope you all are doing well, and I would like for you to join me if you can, if time permits you to do so. Take a ride to go over here. Can the man you man doing yan tholwal? Second day, Lara Quero could tell Loach, go to Tam Machal and shop. Chachanga Machal and shop. Kachalana take a time over Guama Banyakaya. Ride it and ballad. Bacaladi York at Nuer and a tuckling line. Con community down to con a very dynamic group. To con Kagadi Tiana to Chitong Nuer chicken a lengua. Kamasa dogo rajo and Benedi Albacarich, God Bacarich, Cabaneti did Bacarich. And a mala yenedi alijaban chama. And thank you. For some reason, chin message not chin canen. But anyway, de jongi mala yenedi jiban. I would ask that you share this video, please, because Tin Bashir Kaya. Category dealing in 81. And for the past couple of months, I've been observing a lot of live video. Can I post anything want to pose now? Kind of go to take a mibaritin. I decided to be quiet. I decided to just observe. Ko tango nila take a time go there and right. Ka time go do the guru and melarode be braid be a deal gwech. Mala yenedi alichibanjia malmukwa. And thank you. Thank you for coming, family and friends. Thank you. Lara Jamling, Lara Jamling, Chata Monsieur Lenny Pin, Ben live on Tamanin, live video, the logo of So, no, thank you. Please share this video. Don't take Ramada, take the I will touch. The title of this video, Chagoro, and why are we so quick to take credit when things are good in our life and blame others when things are bad. You're so quick to blame other people for it. Instead of wrong. In this live video, I'm not here to judge anyone. And if it appear to be a judgmental live video, y'all excuse yourself. But if you think that it can help you in some way or form, then you might listen as you wish. Mabaka live la gur ni jawo di encourage na chana na go bana judge. But take a thing one to observe in this past 3 months ka community dan. Teacher Lloyd de chekana jet. Along. And a lack of self-knowledge. If you don't know who you are, you can never have a clear direction for your life. Self-knowledge is a key. I've talked about it on the past video, and I will talk about it again in this video today. There is no amount of degree, success, that can create or that can replace the knowledge of self. The greatest threat to a successful man or a wealthy man is ego. When you allow ego to rule your life and take over, my dear brother or sister, you are heading for destruction. In this world, we live in an imperfect world. We are imperfect human beings. But thank God for His grace. And every day is a day to improve yourself. It's a day to evolve and learn. Me take a diject to a take a do. Please learn to take responsibility. Because there is nothing that could happen in your life that you didn't have a hand on. Tell me to a great take a do. Me tell a jetet. Anything to a great take a do, take a Michelle. Either you thought about it, you talked about it, or you have actioned in order for that thing to manifest into reality. But Muguri Jebi take to be a change. You are also responsible. In this past 3 months, there has been a lot of chaos in the community done. But those chaos was created by people like you and me. And if we're going to restore the order and harmony and peace in this community, it's going to take people like you and me to do that. But it will start by each individual taking responsibility for their action. Stop blaming other people for the chaos in your life, because you have contributed to that chaos. The question then becomes, Muguru will be a change and Minjito take a do. What can I do to create order after chaos? Hello, beautiful sister. Mala nyamugwa. Mitele je na mo kokon ko community dan. Shira roda biti jo ngumuchalel wrong. Manong to reality. There will be no end to all these chaotic things. All these nonsense. All these, people are even hurting physically here, Mariko. Your actions affect others around you. Your action have consequences, good or bad. In life, you attract who you are, not what you want. If there is a chaos in your life, you created that. And if you want that chaos to end, you need to create the order. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Tell Ramadan will be a lel for you. You are the one that's going to create that order because you create the chaos. And when consequences come because you acted a fool, the least you could do as a mature person is say, I screwed up. And try to see if you can fix the mess you made instead of blaming other people for it. We live in a vicious cycle universe. What you put out, you receive back. Good or bad. How you treat others, you will be treated. If you want love, give love. If you want respect, give respect. If you want peace, offer peace. We are all responsible to create a harmonious society. Mugurka and peaceful society, and we are the one that going to create that peace. And if we want change in our society, we are the one that going to create that change, that positive change that is desperately needed. But it's going to take each individual to take inventory of their behavior, their actions. You can never put a fire out by pouring more gasoline into it. You can only put fire out by pouring water into it. Your word can kill or bring life to others. The physical manifestation in your life is a result of your thoughts. Me take a destructive nature as a person, you're going to have destruction all around you. I do not care how successful you think you are in life. But if you can't balance your egos and subdue it, you would have a lot of disorder in your life, despite the amount of your success. Please be the role model of the life that you want to see yourself live. If you go on a live video creating chaos, cussing people out, you don't think that is going to come back to you? Because we live in a very high karmic tie right now in this universe. Anything you do to someone, anything you carefully plan to hurt someone else will come back to you 100-fold. If someone attacks you, and you know you didn't do anything to that person to deserve the attack that you have, why don't you just allow God to pay that person back for what they did for you? If someone creates some, things, about you, you're not that person. Why does it bother you? At least you are that person the people think you are. Why do you allow other people's perception to shape your life? Why? There is a quote by Denzel Washington that I love so much. That quote says, life is 10% what happened to you, 90% what you do with what happened to you. Which means you are in charge of your life 90% of the time. And 10% of the time is what other people's perception are of you. When someone attacks you, instead of reacting, why don't you try to observe where that person come from? What is going on in that person's life? We take the ram money take the gua wala jiaga. Me jiak take the. Shiro do det you ram mogor no about drag down with him or her? You might not be able to control what other people do to you or say to you, but you can control your response. Because at the end of the day, all that matters is your perception of yourself, not what other people think of you, not how they perceive you, but who you believe you are. And no matter where you are in your life right now, whether your life is good or bad, remember, there is no circumstance or situation that is permanent. You could be up today, but tomorrow you could be down. The topic, brother, short joke is, why are we so quick to take credit when things are good in our life and blame others when things are wrong? So my point of this video today, you are responsible for your life, the outcomes, not what other people said about you, not the lies they create about you. If people are talking about you, and instead of seeing that as a negative thing, you should be grateful to God, because that means you have evolved some way, somehow. You have reached level that they cannot reach in their own life. If people are jealous of you, glorify the name of the Most High, because that means you are doing something they can never do in their own life. And if you make it up there and you succeeded in your life, don't look down at anyone. Lift someone else up. Don't allow the ego to consume you and destroy your wealth or your success. Stay humble and bless those below you. Because you didn't get there on your own. You got there because somebody helped you there. Let me give you an example in my own life. I used to react to things, not respond. Until one time my mentor told me to try a method where Michi Lloyd du Jiaga Longkaran, get you angry, record yourself on a video. After you record yourself, allow yourself a couple of hours to calm down. And after you calm down, watch the video. After you watch that video, ask yourself, is everything you said in that video while you were angry, were they good or bad? Could you have hurt somebody deeply? Because the one thing in life we must learn, when you said a word and it came out of your mouth, you can't take it back. And you must cause a deep wound in someone else's life here, Mariko, that you can never take back. After I tried that method, I realized that instead of reacting, sometimes it's better to take time, sit back and just observe the situation. Because the right answer will come when you're not angry. Because you're reacting, you're not responding. There are kids right now back home that have been injured because of this kind of nonsense. Do you understand that you're not in competition with anyone else but yourself? All you should strive to do is be a better person than who you were yesterday. Because at the end of the day, if there is something good that is happening in your life, you're going to reap the reward for that. Nobody else. If things are bad in your life, you're going to deal with consequences. Nobody else. How could a community this beautiful allow ego to destroy it? Some of you who are on live video shooing other people up, you were a good person yesterday, encouraging others. That is an indication in when you win more yet can audience. Try to see where the person is coming from. Ramakuji attack right take the guaya. Is he mentally okay? Is she mentally okay? what is going on in his or her life before you can drag yourself into that mess they're in. Mukurane attack, Ramish take the Gwijijela or she take Mugwa. Don't you think they're trying to drag you down with them? Why can't you be wise enough to say, you know what, I'm not going down to your level. I'm already up here and I'm going to keep going. When are we going to learn to let people be, to love them from distance, to pray for them instead of responding to their nonsense? Some people are coming out, cursing other people out, creating history, sad history or bad history about other people because they are so miserable in their own life. Maybe that is a cry for them because they want to be heard. Maybe they're so lonely and so miserable to the point where the only way they feel like they can be heard is by creating some nonsense about other people. The only way that they can sleep at night is to try to destroy somebody else. But do you have to be like them? Do you have to disturb your peace because that person is not having peace? Because my brother and sister, the change that you seek lie deep within you. It's not outside of you. No one else is going to bring that peace for you but you. It was over 4 years ago when I realized that my life was full of chaos. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I'm the one that's going to bring the change that I desperately need. And I did that. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to let you know that you also are responsible to bring about that change into your life. The freedom that you can gain by unlocking the peace and the power within you is amazing. That what other people say about you can never affect your life. Because you make a decision to live your life for you. If you enjoy the peace of mind that you gain from self-knowledge, self-love, then you will not allow anyone else to take that from you. Mishra don't succeed. Celebrate with them. If you can't celebrate with them, shut up and mind your own business. But remember, yours will come as well. You didn't come into this world with that person. You came into this world at your own time. If you're going to succeed, your success will come at your own time. Each and every one of us have a gift that God placed within you, and it's up to you to find that gift. Please be mindful that your action do affect other people. And if you want your life to change, it's going to start with you changing the way you think. How you perceive yourself is how other people will perceive you. Other people will see that. When you go around attacking other people, what do you think going to happen for you? Other people will attack you. Because we mourn like cocoon. I keep repeating this because I'm trying to get you guys to understand that Telaramadu Mila responsible for the outcomes about you. If you surrounded yourself with some troublemaker, some evil, wicked friend who just want to create chaos all the time, don't be surprised when chaos starts happening in your life. If I sit here today and tell you that my journey to self-discovery has been easy, has been joyful, I'd be lying. it is lonely because you have to cut certain people out of your life. It's not because I don't love them, I love them, but I learned to love me more than I love them. Because what I realize is the love that I give to myself is the love that other will give to me. The respect that I give to myself is the respect that other will give to me. I choose how people treat me. Life is a two-way street. Can we as a community come together, those of us who feel like you have responsibility in this community, to make it a better environment for our children, for ourselves? Can we come out and fix this issue? Today, wherever you may be, to stand in the front of the mirror and ask yourself, with all this mess in my life, what role did I play? And instead of blaming other people, try to recognize the role in which you play in this mess in your life right now. Because I know none of y'all are sleeping at night. You depressed. Some of y'all are depressed. We can see it when you're talking on live video. As much as you think you're hurting the other person, you're hurting yourself because you're affecting your mental, your spiritual, your emotion. You're affecting everything about your life. You're causing unnecessary stress where it is not needed. Easy attack. But what I'm saying is a stranger don't just attack people. There had to be something you might have said. And if somebody attacked you purely out of jealousy, then be grateful to God, because that means you have made it somewhere. You have done something with your life. People don't just get jealous of, ordinary people. If someone gets jealous of you, it is because you have made it out somewhere. You have done something with yourself. And if you see it from the blessing aspect, then you should be celebrating. And instead of responding to the noise and the barking, just thank your God. How braro de penien karyagrama de dien. How about you allow it to be disturbed because your life is a mess and you don't know how to fix it? And wala lema ye nye mari da mari gware. Awo pale kam dunya na kot. Take kot to restore peace they take a do be nyodo a jinga brodo ngaji jinga. So therefore you don't allow other people to disturb your peace. Ke branta loy du beba nang. Ibi yen ko lo jal ke run yen around ke la go ku yen gone crazy yen ja. Because kwaje gwa ye la dinyin kotin. I wasn't there when you were creating all these trouble for yourself. Now, why do I have to lose sleep because you lost your sleep? Why do I have to be crazy because you're crazy? Is that friend truly love you? Or they just want a friend to go through their hell with? Do I have to walk in there with you? Me take a friend that is subtracting out of your life and not adding into your life, get rid of that friend. Because that's not friend. A friend that truly loves you will add to your life. Not taking out of your life. Especially taking your peace. Creating chaos in your life and taking away the order. But yan ka kwa dol yan he de la right video nu kut yan you laughing. What are you laughing about? What is so funny about it? And Wakutik not destroyed. Tell them a funny thing. Because me in my house, when I see some of those videos, I just get on my knee and pray to God that it will give you peace and some sense of direction. Right? Because you done lost it, my sister and my brother. You lost it. And could you do yourself a favor? Can you listen to the video that you're putting out, the content that you're putting out? Because maybe that would give you an idea of why your life is so out of order. Because of the principle of cause and effect. For every effect, there is a cause. For every cause, there is an effect. And we be jogo ko onak na rodian because of the words you spoken. What are you going to get out of that? And mungad rodwin, you're confident in your own skin. Why do you care whether people, respect you or not? Do you think respect is something you can force down people's throat? Honey, there's no money in this world that can buy you respect. If you are so good at what you do, allow others to see it for themselves. You don't have to shove it down their throat. You think we are so blind in this community we can't see who you truly are deep down? You are successful in certain things. So be it. Enjoy it. I don't have to get on my knee and worship you because you're not my God. I'm proud of what you accomplished in your life. But mythology respect in your own life. I'm not going to respect you because you're successful. Mythology no great take do. I'm not going to turn up and knock okay when I successful. The manager de chene ke story joge lar ke joge chariang along cho ngu chariang along ne be jong do chwa. Rang mu kuju ko ten beje. Being a you would deal to take a jury take do all things that you have gained, you can lose. Because you wasn't born with them. Be benjang no karar as a result of what you did with your life. But you can also lose them. So please take a break from all this. Really talk to yourself in the mirror and ask yourself. Take inventory of your life, my dear brother and sister. Because the peace in which you seek can only come within. Thank you, Chia Marco, you need the eligible life. Chiloide Chatat, you buquero could be your support and Chiakama. Tell them about again, the division, co community and Chiama. Tell them about again at all. Let's learn. And we're look from place of love and instead of place of judgment. If you are a musician, your music is unique to you. Nidial chicken bit Neil. Benadi Loine Rodian. Somebody gonna be better than you in some way, some shape or form. But it is okay. Because whatever level you are a taker do, you're still going to change lives. Music is the second most important universal language. Because no matter what language you sing in, people will understand. The rhythm of your music will touch people's life, whether they hear what you're saying or not. It's a gift. But when you decide to use your music as a destructive force, you're only going to destroy it. Tell her I'm a kid now, me didn't succeed in music, huh? They always end up failing. Only those who uplift can make it in music. Don't use your gift, your God-given talent to destroy others. Use it to uplift others. Ko bukwero kod benyin kukula rep. Use your gift to heal, not to destroy it. We are all imperfect human beings living in an imperfect world, but we serve a perfect God. None of us is perfect. But that's not an excuse to go around just destroying people's life because you feel like it. Yes, your word becomes your reality. And sometimes all it takes is the thoughts. Bidur char. And then that thought become a reality as well. Because it's all in the mind, how you see yourself. The first Hermetic principle said all is mind, the universe is mental. Thanks to my sister Nyan Jankolang for resharing that video that I did back in April of this year. I talk about those principles because they help me and I pray that they help you. And if you get a time today, please go to my profile and watch that video. Because it is so important. What you do to others will be done unto you. Don't take pride in destroying people. And if we are to heal our community, we're going to heal it by taking responsibility as individuals. Instead of we'll be playing a destructive role in your community, play a healing role. Heal your community. Admit what you did wrong and move on with life. Michinki be admit in the media, admit it between you and Kot Nyalachagi. So I'm so grateful for your support. So each individual is responsible to take do. Me take a diject bo right to right take do tika titten. Me take go to right take do tika titten. But as for me and Yantolwal, I don't have time to respond to nonsense. Because Ken Yambokon we take do. What is your life is like? Because if your life is out of order, I'm not going to waste my time because you're looking for people to be out of order with you. And I'm not going to do that. From my distance, I will pray for you that somehow because in your door. Because I don't have time to allow other people to destroy my peace. I enjoy my peace so much. But I should know who believe in I coaching na mele lije lala na menuka je no. Because at the end of the day, you make a decision. You are in charge of how the outcome going to come. Human cha yori ramadodian. I think everybody need to calm down for a second. Just take a break. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what is creating all of this for me? Why is my life so out of order? And what can I do to fix it? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you all very much. Tell me bro the gere take a do until you change. But then it will be changed. Be a tognuko bukon gwinitin chilat. Take inventory of your behavior, all the things that you have created for yourself. So that you can experience peace in your life. May God bless you all. I hope that you can find something in this video that can help you start a journey to self-discovery and peace. Some way, somehow. You are in charge of your life. You are responsible for your life. Nobody else is. Because if you're doing the same thing over and over again, then it's about time you sit down and say, okay, what can I do differently to change the circumstances in my life? May you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you spending this time with me. May God bless you all. Bye.